You sure I mean, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Untouchable Goddess and Prophet. It's been, 5 days since I've been on? Hey, moving. I'm in Florida now, y'all. But no matter where I'm at around the world, we're going to keep this flowing. I told y'all, ground up. And all the new subscribers that's coming in, I love y'all, man, from the heart. Keep coming in. That's what I want y'all to do. Keep coming in so we can spread the word, expose all of this. But hope y'all having a good day out there. It's late right now, so I'm inside right now, but it's late. It's been a beautiful day. I'm sure y'all know Florida get beautiful weather, way different from Ohio. But oh yeah, right before I get into it, y'all know what we gotta do. I don't care if it's late, top of the morning, whatever. Let's raise the vibration so high, change the frequency. You heard me? Let's raise them so high they can't even tune in, y'all. They can't even tune in to this channel, even if they tuning in. You heard me? Love y'all, man. Love y'all. Y'all don't even know. Y'all keep me going, man. Everybody around the world, for real. Y'all my motivation. Y'all my inspiration. And that's the reason I do what I do. But for those who not for knowledge, love, and the people, even if you're watching this channel right now, you still can't tune in. Because I keep them vibrations high. You heard me? High. But anyway, I'm trying to make this video quick. It's late. Y'all know I usually do daytime, but hey, we're going to do it however we got to do it to get this information out here. It really doesn't matter. Today we're going to talk about Akashic Soul Records. I know a lot of y'all probably like, what is that? Because I just now found out not too long ago. Well, it's been a while since I've been knowing about it. And let's just hop right in. So, Akashic Soul Records, y'all. That's what we're going to talk about. And these Akashic Soul Records is really what tells us, it's like guidelines to what our purpose is in life. So for all y'all out there who feeling like lost, sad, and you basically just feel lost in life, and you asking yourself, there got to be more to life. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just going to work, paying bills, and living in this bullshit this bullshit that we live in. I know it's the Matrix, or they feeding us illusions. It ain't no secret. We done discussed all of that. But this is another part of that. I mean, because I gotta explain the Matrix, because a lot of people don't understand how deep the rabbit hole really goes, how deep this Matrix system, this matriarchal system really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, from the time we in our mom's womb, the hospital, the doctors, all that, they all under oath and all of that. They know who we are, basically, before we even born, our parents even birthed us. Like women, you know how you go to the hospital and they taking all this blood work and doing all this craziness? It's reasons for that. It's the reasons for everything that they do in this matriarchal system to keep us in the matrix. And they're not going to tell us everything. That's my job. That's where I come in at, and those around us to share this information from what we don't know. And Akashic Records is something they definitely not going to tell us about, because they don't even want us to know about it. But they know the system, those in control of the system, they know all about the Akashic Records and our Akashic Records individually, because we all have one. It's called Akashic Soul Records. Like I told y'all, I'm here to bring the knowledge, awareness, and expose these things, but we gotta do the work ourselves. Research, study those Akashic Records. It is very, 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 very important. I can't stress it enough. It's very important, y'all. Very. And it's a guideline to what we're supposed to be doing, what our purpose is in life, and what we're supposed to be doing. And a lot of people don't know this information because they don't want you to know. They want workers, not thinkers. You understand what I'm saying? I said I want thinkers, and I'm here to give y'all something to make you think. It's Akashic Records. We all have one individually, and we all know poverty. This whole life that we live in, there's no mistake in it. You know what I'm saying? They got us in poverty for a reason. They got us living in hoods and not neighborhoods for a reason. You understand what I'm saying? Everything is set up and designed for a reason to keep us down, to have us fail at life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want us to fail at life, because I know we great. And it's hard to kind of know where you're going. You know what I'm saying? If you don't even know where you came from. It's kind of hard to balance that out with everything else that's going on in the world, all the distractions and everything that they keep on us, to keep us from being able to think about these things. That's where I come into play. You heard me? Akashic Soul Records, y'all. Get your pen and pad. Write that down, because I want y'all to do some research and study. I'm just here to bring the knowledge, awareness, and expose these things. But for those who feeling lost out there, you've been feeling lost your whole life and you're trying to figure out, like, I haven't tapped into my purpose. The good news is, if you tuning into me, then you on that. You getting there. You thinking. You know it's more to this life than this bull that they gave us, this illusion, this matrix that they set us in. You know what I'm saying? That's where the Akashic Soul Records come in at. And a lot of us, we've been in poverty. We don't even know our real families. We don't know where we came from, what hospital we was born in. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things we don't know. So it's kind of hard to, like, even tap into these Akashic Records. Because when you tap into your Akashic Records, you got to know your birth chart, y'all. That birth chart is very important. And for those who design this system, they know our birth charts. They've been studying us since we've been in our mother's womb. All that blood work and running all those tests. I mean, seriously, do you really need to do that when a person's pregnant? They do that for a reason. Because they know who we are before we even know who we are. That's how a lot of people get sold to the matrix system, through their parents. You wonder why your parents left you, or you was in foster care, you don't know who your parents are, you don't know your background, your upbringing, you don't know that. It's a reason for that. Your parents probably sold you at birth. Matrix sold. I'm going to put a link at the bottom of this so y'all can check my music out. Because in my music, I leave messages as well. And I got a song called G-Code, which was on my last mixtape that I released. You know what I'm saying? It's called G-Code. And I talk about being matrix sold. And that's what I'm talking about. We get sold into the matrix. Our parents sell us into the matrix. The time they signed that birth certificate when we born, they sold you to the government. Like, a lot of people don't understand that. That's why we got social security numbers and all that. Everything is designed and set up. And those Akashic Records is top secret. High profile, top secret information that the government do not want us to know about ourselves. Because when you know who you are and where you came from, you came from greatness. When you got a guideline through this crazy world of what you're supposed to be doing, you get to it. Like I said, we gods. And I don't mean to offend anybody. Like I said, in their religion, y'all know I'm spiritual. Y'all know I don't get into the religion. I feel like it's to keep us dumbed down and keep us in mental slavery. But I don't knock anybody from being religious. I told you I'm opening the door to everybody. You don't got to be spiritual to tune into this channel. I'm open for everybody. I grew up in church and the religion. So I'm not going to sit here and knock it. And some of those things in that Bible is real. But it's a lot of lies and things that they haven't explained to us. And like I said, that's where I come in. And that's my job to bring that forth. And y'all see me do this. It don't mean that I'm in the Illuminati and all the other. What this means right here, what they don't tell us, because they have everything thinking that they have us thinking everything is evil. And they go the illusion and the matrix. This is not. This 360 doesn't mean illumination. I'm the illuminated one. You understand what I'm saying? So I can throw this up. And when I throw this up, I usually throw this up when I'm dropping a gem. So pay attention. Don't just think I'm just throwing it up like, oh, she got to be a part of it. She got to be initiated. And it ain't got nothing to do with that. It got to do with, I'm the illuminated one, the light. And that's my job, to bring forth this information. So I throw that up when I'm dropping a gem. Or sometimes when I'm talking, I don't even know I'm doing it because it's just normal. So I'm going to just throw that in there. Don't, because I know people like, well, she throwing this up. Is she this and that? I told y'all from day one when I introduced myself in this channel. I'm not a part of none of that. I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just me. But anyway, I'm going to get too far out of that. Akashic Soul Records, y'all get your pen and pad. Write that down because I want you to research and study that. That's a guideline to what individually, what we're supposed to be doing in life. See, the Most High don't let us down. It's just this corrupt system that they created to keep us down. The Most High never let us down. And when this world was created, it was always guidelines and rules to this thing of life. Because we all here for a purpose. You understand what I'm saying? Study your birth chart, y'all. Because in order to tap into your Akashic Records, you got to study that birth chart. It's very important. The time frames. As much information and background as you can possibly get from the time you was born and your parents and your life history. Get that information because you're going to need that to tap into your Akashic Records. It's called Akashic Soul Records. And that is the guideline of what your purpose is in life and what we're supposed to be doing. And a lot of people, we out here in disarray. You know what I mean? Prioritizing horribly. We just out here in a mess. And we gotta come together. We gotta get some stability. You know what I mean? Thinkers. We need to know what our purpose is in life. And we all have one. And I know, I don't care who you are. You sat and thought about it. Whether you dwelled on it or, really thought it through or it just crossed your mind, you've thought about what is my purpose in life? Like, God, is this it? You know what I'm saying? And that's not it. And the Most High left us guidelines and things we're supposed to tap into for ourselves to know what we're supposed to be doing. But this corrupt system that we in has kept all this from us. We know everything they tell us is a lie. The illusions that they create, there's a lies. Everything they tell us is usually in reverse. You understand what I'm saying? And they're definitely not going to tell you about your Akashic record because they don't want you to know what your purpose is in life. Your purpose in life is basically to do what they set up for you to do, and they want you to do that. And anything outside of that, you thinking outside the box, and they don't like that. I don't care. My mind outside the box. I'm so far outside the box. I'm like, what box? You understand what I'm saying? My mind so far out the box. I'm like, what box? There is no box. I feel like boxes is limitations. There is no limitations. God is the highest extent of the mind. You understand what I'm saying? There's no limitations. Tap into the Akashic soul records, you guys, and figure out what your purpose is. And I know it well because I actually tapped into mine. Now, when I first learned about it, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of was nervous. Like, do I really, first of all, I question everything because I know the world we live in. I know it's so corrupt. So I even questioned it. Like, do I even want to tap into my Akashic records? Is this real? You know what I'm saying? So I contemplated it before I even went any further. And I'm like, well, I feel like I'm on my path and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I didn't want to, I just didn't want to take myself back because I figure if I read into these Akashic records, what if it's not aligned? Straight. That's what straight means too in the spiritual. So y'all might hear me say straight. Y'all know y'all be hearing me like straight. Now we got the slang version of straight and we got the spiritual term of straight. And the spiritual term of straight is alignment. You guys, straight means alignment. Like a straight line, that's alignment. And then those Akashic records help you get aligned. You know what I'm saying? We out here doing a whole bunch of nonsense that we ain't even got no business doing. That not even important. Wasting divine time, not man's time. We wasting divine time. When we got things to do and we supposed to be doing it, they don't want you to be doing that. So those Akashic records are sealed. And it's something they don't ever want you to tap into. I want you to tap into it. So that's what I'm telling you. Get a pen and pad. I'm bringing enlightenment to this. Start studying and get your birth chart information and get as much information from your background as you possibly can. And I'm going to tell you, I ain't going to really get into what my Akashic records actually say. Because that's what I was about to get into because I feel like it's just private. And for those who out there, for the system and those who out there really tapping into our Akashic records and knowing you're not supposed to be doing that, it's a violation of universal law, man. It's a violation of universal law and it's punishment for that. You have no business tapping into our Akashic records, but the system's so corrupt. Like I said, you don't know how deep the rabbit hole goes. It's so corrupt. They don't give a fuck. They don't want you to tap in so you know who you are. Because when you know who you are, you're going to stand up. I'm a God. So each and every day I carry myself as a God. I already told you. Goddess, of course. We got the gods and goddess. They like, well, you a woman. You're supposed to say goddess. I'm a God. And the S on that goddess is just my essence out into the world. And I do that every day.